Hey everybody, what's up? It's Michael McMillan here again. So today I had another great question and wanted to address it here for everybody. Today's question was posed on a sales call we had, was just a great question, which is, what is the most challenging part most of your customers face when looking to partner with an outsourcer? Such a fair question and something I think is not spoken about enough. So I thought we'd talk about it here today real quick. I'd say one of the greatest challenges so many of the customers that we work with face when they're looking at outsourcing is twofold. One, their processes are not well defined. There's not clear metrics that are saying, we believe A happens, then B, and then C, and then this is the intended outcome. But number two, which is I think probably the most common and one of the biggest challenges we end up working on with most of our customers, is the lack of knowledge base or support articles or job help aids, you may call them, that exist. I cannot even tell you how many organizations we've worked with, old organizations. I mean, some of these companies, 50, 100 years old, they've never documented anything. No rebuttals, no real workflows. They've never put in like their FAQ anywhere, and they just have none of this documented. And I will tell you that is definitely a big challenge when we are starting to work with these companies. How we handle it here at Proximo CX is we embrace the issue and we just say, listen, we get it. Like every company has this struggle when at some point in some way. Some have an FAQ, but it is way out of date. Some actually have the help aids built, but they're not relevant anymore, or they're just not accurate. Well, we see it as a great opportunity to engage and collaborate with our clients. And so what we do is our team works in a two-step process. Step one is we review what you do have and really take a hard look at it and see what of it need to be updated. Is there subject matter experts inside the team at your organization who can help us with getting those things cleaned up? And if there's just nothing, or if there's just not enough, what we then do is we create a process called whiteboarding. It's pretty common inside the BPO industry. What it means is we create, think of like a chat board. We use Slack. That's our most common methodology, to where in the live calls or after a call, we actually will be interacting with a member of your team, and we'll ask them questions to be able to help your customer or guest or patient or whatever it is in real time. So this could be things like, hey, is there a room available on the 50th floor? I don't know. They didn't say anything. I didn't even know they had 50 floors. Hey, do you have 50 floors? Yes, we do. And they're only suites. Great. Now we have the answer. Or a patient saying, hey, I have a OB and a peds, appointment on a Wednesday, and the other one's on a Thursday. Can I have them both on Wednesday? I don't know. So we asked again, the scheduling office, hey, can we do this and just compress them? Fine. So we find out we can, and now we have it. The key here, though, is what happens next. So all of those questions that get asked at the end of every shift, we do what we call post-shift debrief. Every team does it. And in that, we actually take all of those questions asked and we review them. And our team actually goes and looks at the current knowledge base and sees, is there any articles? Were there any help aids? Did something actually exist that you might have missed? And if so, it's a coaching opportunity and we address it. If it does not, a ticket actually gets created and gets sent back into the organization or into an internal subject matter expert team that we've built on behalf of the client. And that's where then the articles get generated. We track them. We track to make sure the progress. A lot of times we'll send them back to the client to get approved, and then we publish them. Some of these articles will be internal facing only. Some will actually go all the way up to the website, and bing to bang to boom, we have a result. This is how we grow this from nothing, and or how we also refresh it. And we keep these clean in this way. Our team eventually also then starts taking up over ownership of the knowledge base and help articles, database basically, to allow to making sure everything stays relevant and fresh. So we sometimes will review certain articles weekly or monthly, like promotions. We may even do daily for our retail customers, where just standardized processing, maybe it's done quarterly or annual. But everything has a tracker on it, and we know when it was last updated, when it was last reviewed and audited, and then who approved it both internally and externally. So that's how we do it, guys. And I would say that is far and beyond the biggest challenge. So if you're thinking about outsourcing or you're already doing it and you find that you have struggles, one of the things I would tell you is your BPO partner should have a methodology like we have. Our methodology is what we call look it up, don't think it up. which is very simple, is we tell our agents, the moment you think you know what the process is and you go and do that, you probably just screwed it up. You need to go look and see what is the process that the client and or us has determined to be best practice. And then once you do it that way, you know you're right every time. This is going to save a lot of headache, guys. It'll make sure that your outsourcing experience is always top notch. And this is how, again, your business process outsourcers, that partner standing next to your side, like Proximo CX, to make sure everyone is successful at the end of the day. Thank you guys for the questions. Keep them coming. I love this. I'm going to keep pushing these out every day just to keep answering these fundamental questions of customer experience, BPO, sales, business development, and lead generation. Till next time, guys, I'm Michael McMillan. Have a great day.